As they seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Stokes ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. England has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the city end. Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
That'll be a dead ball. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond?
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Livingston has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And that's the end of the innings. England have been set a target of 115 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Curran coming into the attack from the City end. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed a lot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Broad from the Cathedral end. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Broad shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Willie is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Needs a direct hit. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Incredible. What a grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. England having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Smacks that away through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. England are 63 for 3.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Great shot through the gap. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's a confident appeal. Willie, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the city end.
Full and good night. Just leant on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone, great catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Gets that away.
Crawley got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot. Went downtown and did it very well.
That's the over. England a 90 for 4. Wood from the Cathedral end. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Broad has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Bowling fielders look really confident. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. England has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Needs a dot ball.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a confident appeal.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Couldn't get it through the field. Livingston taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Thank you very much for joining us here for this match.
It always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting, and a deserved win.
That ended up being a very easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us here in the commentary box, and see you again soon.